Hey everyone. So, happy Wednesday. Today we will be playing more Diaries of a Spaceport Janitor. Last time where I left off was we were building up a bunch of money or trying to find a mystic spell swatch, whichever one happened first, in order to pay off one of two different adventures, in order to have them go on an adventure to break the curse of the tablet to finally rid ourselves of the haunted skull. However, before we get to that, I have something very special to show. And let me just do a quick shout out here. Shoutouts to Conley Basher because they are the creator of this channel's very first fan art. And here it is. Making ends meet. Here we see, God, I love looking at this every single time. Here we see Moo collecting and eating some jelly slug droppings from a jelly slug that was previously wandering through the soda pipelines. In this case, drinking from a soda can directly, because this is one of the free sources of nutrition that you can find just out on the street. The slugs wander through the soda pipelines and consume the soda and leave behind crystallized, what's basically like gumdrops as droppings. You ever played Slime Rancher? It's like plorts. Oh gosh, it's doing ads. I'll hold on for a minute. Really thought I would have stopped that from happening. Should only be 30 seconds at maximum, though. Hopefully. Sorry about that. But yes, this art is by Conley Basher, and portrait is Moo eating some sugar slug droppings. Sorry about the ads, that shouldn't have happened. I'll have to further figure out how to prevent that from actually happening. Yes, anyway. Absolutely delightful and portrays a real moment from the game, which is eating garbage straight off the street.
Thank you, Kenera, for following.
Straight off the street. Hey, thanks for the follow. So, once again, thank you so much for this first piece of fan art. I am going to cherish it forever. And let's get right on into the game. One moment here. Okay, let's see. Any second now. I hope. Good, 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 good. Check the corner resolution. Each time I add a new video source to my stream, I get paranoid about everything else resizing somehow. It's a Yeen! Hi! Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Nice to see ya. Ah, that's right, we left off on Beb Day. Waking up a bit hungry, understandable. And We probably need to bring the tablet with us if we're gonna do something with it. $21 credits for 31 waste burned, and we have 1,300 luck. I'm nice. Why, thank you. And yeah, this is a really fascinating game that I hold dear to my heart. In spite of that, though, because of something I didn't really understand when I played the first time, I never did actually complete it. One of the quests you need to do requires you to pick up little fetishes of each of the 9 goddesses of the spaceport, and some of them are only ever sold, while others are only ever found on the ground. Start our morning by praying to Beb, and let's take another look to see what the cost was to hire that fighter ace. Pray to Onas. And let's look for that guy. Right, there's a red scarf right next to him. New adventure? That's right. Beva the pilot, best damn adventurer in the sector. You looking to hire? I have a quest that needs completing. Sure, I know the drill. Mario 600 MC, non-negotiable. So I'm 30 short. Also, my text is swaying a little bit, I noticed during that conversation, so it's about time for me to gender shift again. Before I get worse effects. Let's see, what am I feeling today? Sunlight gender, Prismaglyph. Your gender is now air hand dryer. You feel amazing. Perfect. For those unfamiliar here, tuning in new to the game, your vision will start to sway and text will become glitchy, and that's the sign that you need a gender shift. And then you can purchase gender at the gender kiosk, and by doing so, you cure yourself, and if you leave it unchecked for too long, your movement speed slows and you start vomiting everywhere. So... I just... No, I didn't. Okay. Jelly that can be distilled into high explosives. Oh, hey, here we are. Jelly slug droppings. Jelly slug leaked sugar from soda pipes across the overworld. Looks like this one was scorp fruit flavored. Crunch. Just like in my lovely fan art. Delvine, goddess of peril, traps, and monsters. She is wreathed in many arms, holding jewel-encrusted weapons. It's interesting that there's soda pipes in this world. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the things I really like about this game, is just... they're really good at implied details. Just item descriptions that tell a larger story about the setting. More jelly slug droppings. Another free snack right off the street. Star charts, spills. That item has the word gold in it, so I'm going to keep it. Oh, stay away from me, Red Scarf. Honk. Slime. There are a lot of cops walking around today. There we go. I was looking for one of these. That credit chip we found on the ground, what's it got? It's got like $4 on it. Oh yeah. For a humble spaceport janitor being paid pennies, that's a fair amount. Ooh. Bolts of cloth are very valuable. I've managed to work that out at least. Day is coming to a close and our backpack is out of charge. To get the tablet in the dungeon, it took me 3 tries. The matter is finding the correct route, and if you do that, then it's consistent. The reason it took 3 tries is because of my second try, I picked something up after making sure that I had a slot in my inventory before going into the underground. So I literally got to the tablet and then couldn't pick it up because my inventory was full, and you can't drop items while underground. So I just had to walk away from it. I am so close. Just a few more credits. Lobster Day. 603 credits. I think that is enough. That said, we are hungry. And... ah. There, sold on the belt, and that gets us a few more dollars. Motoweek chalk is not the most nutritious thing in the world. Ugh. I was hoping that I'd be able to get away with eating 1 chalk without issue. Now let's read this. Onas, goddess of interiors, time, and the cosmos. She wears a long gown with a face-concealing hood. Here you go. Transfer checks out. So what's the job? Give him the tablet. Seems simple enough. Sure. I'll take that skull off your hands now. I accept the curse or whatever. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's your creds. I'll leave tonight from that overlook nearby and get this all settled. 2 achievements. Making ends meet, lose 200 credits in a single day, and strangely quiet. Transfer the skull. Is there a way to shut this damn thing up? I don't know, but it's your problem now, buddy. Well, let's see. To do, pick up and incinerate crash. Alright. This does raise a good question of, what now? You could listen to the Buskers. Right, I can jump. You can jump. Spacebar. See me jumping? Farewell, custodian. I will enact rituals for your good luck. Okay.
Zun.
Zun. Keomba. Esa. Oh. Sell off some scrap metal. Oh. The snakes have bionic arm attachments. Yeah. You gotta play your future oboe somehow. Nice. 9 credits. Also, we're starving. I know there's food right next to my house. Oh, okay. I wonder what I'm supposed to do next. Maybe if I just sleep through the night, something will happen. High pleasure chip. You don't have the necessary bioport to use this. Oh. Crystal Caves of Mijurugal. Trading card has information on the Mizurati home planet. Spell swatches are always valuable. If I ever get lost, I just follow the river to some place I recognize. Thanks for the tip. You feel so tired. The skull is gone. I transferred the curse to the fighter ace as part of a quest. I'm free. Now what? Oh! Hey. Hi? Look, I know I've been a pain in the ass, and I want to apologize. You know how curses are. I sort of had to hang around you and scream, you know? So I'm sorry, but I feel like I know you pretty well from floating right next to you constantly. If there's anything I know for sure, it's that you aren't getting anywhere. You're stuck. I know that's a downer to hear, but I don't think you're doomed. At least, not anymore. You're trapped in a tedious cycle, and nothing's going to get better until you break free. I know you can break free. I believe in you. That adventurer you hired is leaving tonight and taking me with them. You should come too. I know you're probably sick of me by now, but if you leave the spaceport and go on an adventure, I really think things will start to go better for you. But you can do what you want. I'm not your boss, you know? I just think you'd be happier literally anywhere else. So will you come with us? Okay. Great. Come on, let's go. Lead the way.
To another place.
Oh, you got me with that one. Oh, beautifully done. Beautifully, beautifully done. Was I supposed to do that? Dear Diary, finish the game. Achievement unlocked. Aggregate. So it looks like the game has put us in a state where we can continue to adventure. And we're allowed to wander the spaceport to our heart's content. And I think that's it. I finally completed Diaries of a Spaceport Janitor. having fallen in love with this game so long ago. It's nice to have finally seen it through. I went out of bounds. I am free. You know what? Maybe you're right. That might... Speaking of out of bounds, I want to do something real quick here. So presumably, since we don't have a haunted skull chasing us around anymore, our luck isn't constantly decreasing. So we could just gain luck forever. Oh. You've been saddled with the dreaded fate custodian. What do you mean? You've been chosen to bear the skull ant's terrible curse. Whatever. You're literally wrong. I don't have this terrible skull curse. Let's see, where is it? I am looking for the money place. The bank. That's what it's called, the bank. Money place. There. Okay, so if I remember... Oh, I think it might be this. Maybe not. Oh, there it is, there it is. Parkour! I think it's safe to say that I am king of the spaceport for as long as my gender shift lasts. Then I'll be puddle slut of the spaceport, and then error gender not defined of the spaceport. And I'm also currently stuck. So that's gonna do it for Diaries of a Spaceport Janitor. And because, as I thought, we finished the game fairly soon after the start of the stream, I am going to take a quick pause in order to set up our next game. This has actually been part of my plan since a bit after I started this game, to follow it up with a specific other game that we will be taking a look at soon. And then once again, this game was developed by Sunday Month and published by Tiny Build. And here's the full credits. GP Lackey, character art. What a weird and charming game. Isn't it just? Alrighty. So next on the docket, let me just edit the stream information and get everything set up in that regard here. Okay. I should have this set up in advance, so I should be able to just start this up and it should just work. I gave it a very quick test earlier. Switch game capture source. And there it is. And hey, that name sounds familiar. Ah, I need to update. There we go. Stream info updated successfully. Name is changed. We are now going to play a approximately hour-long game called Depanneur Nocturne. It is a game about shopping for a small item as a little gift for your beloved doe. Looks like they're open. Bonjour. Good evening. Don't be shy. Come over here where I can see you. Welcome. I have a feeling you're looking for something specific, since you braved that downpour to come here. That's right. My partner's been working a lot of late nights. I want to surprise her with something when she gets home. We're new around here, and yours was the only place I could find that was still open. Aw, how sweet. I'll ignore how you just implied you're only visiting my fine establishment out of desperation. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. Your place really does look nice. No problem, I was only teasing you. Anyway, I've got baking soda, paper towels, crackers, but I also have some unusual things on my shelves that might make good gifts. Go ahead and browse. Just bring over anything you're curious about and I'll tell you about it. With the roadwork outside, nobody is coming by anyway. Not exactly busy. Help yourself to those tarts. They're getting stale and nobody's come by for hours.
Smells of pears. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 7. Smells of
I believe she's a lizard.
grass and melon.
I found a number station, apparently. Let's stick to the basic channel. Oops, kind of clumsy, huh? There we go. An inspection lantern. A standard issue lantern for metro inspectors. I found this one in the sub-basement when we had some of the old pipes repaired. It's constantly flickering and I can't figure out how to turn it off. But I've had it for ages, so I guess the battery life is really good. Do you want to buy it? Nah. Alright, no problem. Let's take a look at the clothes they have in stock. That's a neat looking shirt. I'd probably wear that in real life. New Maniki spotted. Yeah, it sure was. Salamander coat. A very fine jacket. It's woven from salamander hair, so it's totally fireproof. When I was a student, I cut my hair short every summer. I sold it to weavers in the fashion district who made garments like this. It's an easy way for a poor salamander to earn some pocket money. Do you want to buy it? I'm gonna say yeah. I'll just bag this for you and you can keep looking around. Just let me know when you're finished. Heck with it. I'll take the inspection lantern as well. That's my black journal. I write the names of rude customers in there so I can put curses on them later. Okay, I'm joking. It's an inventory list. Need anything? I'm done. Oh, you're done? Ready to pay up then? Yeah. Thank you very much. Have a good night. I hope you found what you were looking for. Good cat. Advertisement for a local portaline service. Hard to tell from the opening paragraph whether this is an apology, a conspiracy theory, or both. Welcome back. A successful expedition. Back to the apartment. I think she'll like this. Hello, my bichette. Bichette. Ah, crud. I learned this and I forgot the actual pronunciation. Oh, I got it right. Bichette. Okay. Approximately. Welcome back, creature. Long night, huh? I actually got home before you did for once. Oh, what's this? You brought me something? Wow, nice looking lantern there. We can go exploring with this. A very fine coat. It's really soft. That'll keep me warm this winter, huh? You did well with this one. Where on earth did you find something like this? Anyway, thank you so much. But you know, you really didn't need to give me anything. I'm just happy to see you. Take this coat made out of the shopkeeper's actual hair. Well, it could have been made by her hair. Or it could have been made by some other salamander's hair. Good evening. Don't be shy. Come over here where I can see you. Gonna go through the dialogue since we've already seen it. Tell me about yourself. I run this Depanneur. What else would you like to know? What's your name? Eugene. Deep apologies if I'm screwing up that name. Eugene. Eugene? What's your story? I was born and raised here. My parents used to run the shop, and I helped them out until I moved out on my own. I studied the mystic art, but could never hack a career out of divination. People have turned their backs on that stuff. And times got lean, so I worked as a furnacier for years. The oven bosses are always hiring us salamanders because we're immune to the fires. The heat might not bother me, but I much prefer to be somewhere cool and damp, so I came home. Plus my parents retired, and I figured it was my turn to try out the shopkeeping business. What about the shop? It's a family business. My parents used to run the place, and we lived upstairs. Now it's just me. I try to keep it in good shape. There's a lot of memories here. It was a bit different when they ran it. I'm kind of trying to make it my own thing. Anything else? What am I looking for? I'm not sure exactly what you're looking for. I'm sure if you keep poking around, you'll find it. I just have a feeling. Anything else? Never mind. Alright then. I'd need a coin. Well, there's one coin. Excellent little figurine. A commemorative poster from the 1997 Dream Pavilion. I've heard you had to be there to really get it. Savory chofus. Have it hot. Oh, the coffee is complimentary. Help yourself. Oops, kind of clumsy, huh? Sips of coffee. As you can see, that poor has a fever. Technology always seems to do strange things around me. I don't know what it is. Bizarre. Holy Crown, very good casual whiskey, as sharp as it ever was. An armored mask. This will keep your snout safe. Or I guess it might make a good costume. It was my great aunt. She used to be the captain of the city's first women's sled jousting team. It doesn't really have any sentimental value, though. She has lots of them, and she asked me to get rid of her old stuff when she cleaned out her garage. You want to buy it? Nah. Alright, no problem. This is a bust of Yandrew Quain. He was a notorious urban planner. He's either a hero or a villain, depending on which side of downtown you live in. I keep seeing this in people's windowsills, but I think they're putting them there ironically. You want to buy it? No. Alright, no problem. It's gonna bother me if that keeps happening. Careful now. Can I crouch or anything? it's fine, probably. Lamau with the slime having a mental crisis for a few seconds every time a French word appears. Look, I try not to mispronounce words, and I also don't know how to pronounce the word. And... yeah. Improbable excursion. Some things just don't make sense. Improbable excursion on DVD. My little sister has a role with a single line in this. She got me 50 copies of it. It's got some cute moments, but I wouldn't say it's laugh out loud funny. Oh, also, a terrible curse will befall you 5 days after watching it. Just kidding. Or am I? You wanna buy it? Nah. Alright, no problem. Salamander coat. Should keep Google Translate on the side to pronounce for you. Yeah, maybe. Bottle of mushroom milk. I love this stuff. I drink it straight by it's an acquired taste. It's earthy, like the smell of fresh rain. I put it in my coffee. Hey, it seems like you're struggling to find the perfect gift. Only... I noticed that you've brought me the most unusual objects from my shelves. Well, I have an idea. I can help you out. I practice a particular kind of divination based on objects. I think even inanimate things have a destiny, somewhere they're supposed to end up. I try to shepherd these objects to their intended owners. I don't get much opportunity to practice it these days, but maybe with my talents I could help you find what you're looking for. Are you interested? I'd like to shop more. No problem. The offer still stands. Feel free to take your time. As for this, do you want to buy it? No thanks. Really like that wet floor sign. That's a turnip. Starchy tuber. I picked this one myself. I find them sometimes when I tidy up the family plot up in the mountain cemetery. They grow wild there. They're actually sort of invasive. I got that one 3 years ago? Hasn't aged a day. I think it must be haunted. Oh, it'd make a great soup. You want to buy it? No. Oh, hey. How'd you get in here? Turnip is no longer haunted. Anything else? Do you have a washroom I could use? Ah, sorry, the washroom's for employees only. Anything else? Can I please use the washroom? There's a cafe just around the corner. Maybe we could try there. Anything else? Are you sure I can't use the washroom? Are you sure you can't hold it? The washroom situation is kind of an emergency. Alright, look. The washroom is in the basement. I don't recommend it. I really need to use it. Well, if you really gotta go, you really gotta go. Here's the key. The door is right behind you. The washroom is in the deep basement. It's a bit of a walk. All I can say is, Good luck! Wonder why you'd need a camera down here. Well, construction schedule and drawing of a moth catcher. Out-of-date inspection notices. Something about subjacent serpents? The background entity knows how to jam. And yeah, that computer isn't plugged in. I'll make sure to upload the VODs onto YouTube as well. I think they're visible just on Twitch here, but I know that those aren't permanent. So I've been working on downloading them and getting them uploaded to YouTube. But between the computer troubles, I've had a bit of a delay on doing that for the most recent stuff. Rest assured, though, those video files are secure. I should have a link to my YouTube channel where the VODs are stored in the Twitch description below. It was worth a try. Port. Port. Test. Huh, it changes the color gradient. Gloves and shoes, but no hard hats. Test soda, please ignore. It's a warning to be aware of doppelgangers and shadow selves. Notice about properly handling wormhole formation. Wormhole formation. This looks pretty arcane. I don't even recognize the alphabet. Men without hats. Toilet at last. Sensation of total relief. Great work. You wash your hands. As you should. Great work. Let's try one more. Let's see what liquid struggle tastes like. Yeah. I'm gonna stick with 4. And let's head back upstairs. Hear something. It sure was an adventure. Found the washroom alright? That's a relief. Sorry about the maze down there. These old buildings, you know. Anything else? Never mind. Let's get some more figurines. If I remember, these are randomly generated. Bunch of little cuties. You want to help me? Yep. Come meet me there. It's through the door in the fridge. Just come around and I'll unlock it. If you do, I'll help you with your gift. Bunch of snapshots. Previous visitors, maybe? You can see the whole shop from here and somewhere else. Vintage data protection charm. I wonder if it still works. Ah, you've arrived. Welcome to my collection. That's my grandpa on my mom's side and his dance team. You can probably guess who that is. I was such a little dork. That's me and my little sister. She's an artist. She lives out in the orchards now, so I don't see her as much as I'd like. That's my grandma, from my mother's side. She was the last real witch in the family. I learned a lot from her. That's my parents, taken just before I was born, I think. Aren't they adorable? That's my great-grandfather from my dad's side, in front of the family homestead in the old country. Welcome. So, here's what I'm thinking. All of these objects are adrift in the world. They're looking for their owner. I can tell that one of them is meant for your partner. Bring me anything from this collection and I can tell you about it. But you have to be the one to make the decision about whether it's the right one for your partner. That's Beb, the goddess of luck, poverty, and random fortune. That's Thedule, the goddess of music, drugs, and celebration. That's Vala, the goddess of discipline, courage, and daring. This is Lauster, the goddess of loot, influence, and good deals. That's Agramona, the goddess of romance, family, and generosity. Onas, the goddess of interiors, time, and the cosmos. So I'd mentioned before that, actually I don't think I said this on stream, but there's a very specific reason that will make 0 sense right up until it makes perfect sense why I led into this game after Diaries of a Spaceport Janitor. And there's your answer. This game shares a pantheon. Unicids. Hi, Moo. Hi, Unicids. The habitat orb. There's a little worm bin there, peacefully dreaming. It's very rejuvenating to be near a creature that's so comfortable. The ball is a closed system with its own atmosphere. The worm has such a slow metabolism that it'll sleep in there for years. A votive animal figure. It depicts a benevolent four-legged mammal bearing a gift of fish. When good luck comes your way, you're meant to throw a figure like this into the bog. It's a thank you gift for the wild spirits. The precious big egg. It'll sustain you. It's a beautiful egg from an unknown mother. Maybe a cockatrice? The seal prevents it from hatching indefinitely, but if you choose to remove that seal and incubate it, you could find out what's waiting to hatch. Of course, you'd have to feel confident you could take good care of whatever's in there. That's a bully knife. A classic one. Neighborhood toughs used to strut around with these tucked into their sashes. It's just for show, and the blade is dulled. The important part is the look of the hilt. Some old-timers still carry them around. These days, they go for the fancy ones with blades made out of quartz or ceramic. The Jeweled Chalice. This was originally meant for a honey pouring ritual. It's fully blessed and worded. It's a nice solid cup. I've made root beer floats in it. Ah, the Skull of Urn. We don't really know who she was. Only that she left very specific instructions that her bones should end up somewhere cool. If you think you know a good place for this, I'm willing to entrust you with it. Well, now you're familiar with everything in the collection. If you could choose one thing from here to take it home with you, what would it be? Let the object speak to you. I think I'm gonna have to go with this one. The habitat orb. Do you feel a connection to it? Should I tell you about it again? Or is this your gift? There's a little worm in there, peacefully dreaming. It's very rejuvenating to be near a creature that's so comfortable. The ball is a closed system with its own atmosphere. The worm has such a slow metabolism that it'll sleep in there for years. I feel a connection to this one. This is my gift. This is what you want. I want you to be certain. Yes. Alright, I believe you. It's done. This is yours now. You made an interesting choice. The door may express comfort, softness, being contained and separated from the world, or turning inward. Yeah, right choice. Correct choice. Does your partner need a respite from the world? Or perhaps she feels jaded and can soften her outlook? That's just my interpretation, though. I'm really happy I've been able to practice my craft on you. There's just one more thing we have to do. Hold on a moment. I like to keep a record of the people I've helped. Ready for your portrait? Smile. A successful expedition. Back to the apartment. I think she'll like this. Hello, maybe shaped. Welcome back, creature. Long night, huh? I actually got home before you did for once. Oh, what's this? You brought me something? This looks really special. This little worm is my friend now. There. I thought you'd like to be surrounded by plants. Sleep tight, little worm. I hope you like your new home. Just looking at you sleeping there is making me feel sort of... Ugh. Sorry, I spaced out there for a second. I just feel so relaxed being around it. What I wanted to say was, thanks for the new friend. He's perfect. But you didn't need to get me anything. I'm just happy to see you. And my friends, I believe that is more or less the full content of the game. There is, of course, different scenes for the different items you can pick and that sort of thing. But there's the majority of it. A brief, lovely experience of going to a corner store in a slightly magical world and picking out a good gift for your dear love. As before, I always make sure to look at the credits here. And as you may have noticed from the previous game, because I pointed out, GP Lackey, creator of this game, was one of the character artists for the various creatures present in Diaries of a Spaceport Janitor. And so, therein is why there's a connection between this game and Diaries and the shared pantheon, is it shares a developer, and I guess they got permission too. Unicid's going to set up for your stream. And I am going to raid you. So, let's burn 15 minutes. Take a look around, see if there's a few other things we can spot. Oh, that's definitely something for me to investigate on my own time. This is absolutely spelling something out in Morse code. I spotted the letter S. That was E. Dot, dash, dash, dot. Ugh. Maybe sometime I'll play Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Speaking of translating Morse code on the fly. That would make for a nice co-op game with somebody. Turn. Oh, you are allowed to buy items and accept the divination help. Really love the alternate interpretations of the pantheon. I also like that Onus is basically completely unchanged. That's more or less just exactly what the sprite looked like, I think. Or at least exactly how I interpreted that sprite. Why do you have this collection? I picked up some strange stuff over the years. I have even more upstairs in my apartment, but these things are special. They don't really belong to me. I can't put this stuff on the shelves and sell it. These objects need help to find their homes. Anything else? What should I do? I want to talk to you about the objects in this room. I know one of them is for you. I just don't know which yet. Anything else? What is this place? This used to be the family shrine. Since my parents retired, it's become my storage room. I'm only an amateur diviner, but I can tell the veil between worlds is especially thin here. Anything else? Four-legged mammal bearing a gift of fish. This is my gift. I am certain. I believe you, it's done. This is yours now. You made an interesting choice. Votive animals like this represent thankfulness, an acceptance of fate and giving back proportional to what one has. Maybe you'd like to express gratitude to your partner. Or maybe you've had some stroke of good fortune to be thankful for. That's just my interpretation, though. I'm really happy I've been able to practice my craft on you. There's just one more thing we have to do. Hold on a moment. I'd like to keep a record of the people I've helped. Ready for your portrait? Smile. A successful expedition. Back to the apartment. I think she'll like this. Hello, my Bichette. Welcome back, creature. Long night, huh? I actually got home before you did for once. Oh, what's this? You brought me something? Turnip. You got me a turnip? That's nice. We can make soup out of it. Looks pretty huge, actually. Oh, some mushroom milk. I haven't had that in ages. I think it's really tasty, though. A movie. I've never heard of this one. It looks sort of ridiculous. Wanna watch it tonight? Who's this guy? Looks like some kind of official. It'll look great in my porcelain head collection. You really got a bunch, huh? Wow, nice looking lantern there. We can go exploring with this. Amazing, you went all out. Sports equipment? You're funny. It looks pretty cool, actually. And I appreciate that you think I need extra protection. This is so much. And something else? Whoa, something special. A little dog, and he's bringing me fish. There we go. I swear I'm gonna send you into the bog one day. Just as soon as I get that raise. So for now, get comfortable, I guess. Anyway, thank you so much. But you really didn't need to get me anything. I just want a hug. Big slime stretch. You wanna hug the deer? Yeah, same. Same. But yes, it turns out the games that I picked and the games that just happened to work out for my scheduling all ended up being long ones, but I do absolutely want to play through much more short-form games like this. Like, even this one was, by some standards of the sort of things I want to do, long. There are a couple games that I want to get set up that are literally a couple of minutes. One of which was actually made for a game jam about making a game that takes 5 minutes to complete. And was released as part of a bundle of... Or no, not 5 minutes. 10 minutes. Made as part of 10 MG, 10-minute games. Where a bunch of people released 10-minute games that were all sold as part of a bundle. And You Are Such a Soft and Round Kitten and Handmade Death Labyrinth are two of those. Those are the ones that stick out to me because they are by two developers of which I am familiar with other works of. You Are Such a Soft and Round Kitten is made by Sylvie, who has made numerous other games, including Sylvie Lime and... let's see... 9 Elemental Goddesses, maybe? I can't quite remember the name. Oh, and also the classic game Cat Planet. That's probably their most famous creation. And then the other one is by Droquin, who has made numerous short... Daedalus 1134 knows what it's about. Yes, To Another Place is from that game. You Are Such a Soft and Round Kitten. But yes, Drokun also has made several games that have fascinated me, including Starseed Pilgrim, Handmade Death Labyrinth, which is the game I'm going to play through, and a favorite of mine that takes about 1 minute or like 2 minutes at most, called What Is That Outside, that can be played on your browser. A very simple experience, but I think it is incredibly evocative of a very specific vignette from the developer's life. And I look forward to showing this off. That's going to require me to get a nice browser capture set up, which I do not currently have yet, so I can't fire one of those up right this second. But but now I need to find something new for the Wednesday stream schedule, because we've completed Diaries of a Spaceport Janitor, and as of now, we have completed Depanneur Nocturne. As before, I'm going to transition over here into this scene here and get the game quit. And Unicid stopped by a bit earlier and is setting up her stream, and I'm gonna raid us on over to there. Unicid is going to be playing Elden Ring. Oh, Elden Ring. I think. I'm pretty sure. Yes, Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Looks like their pre-stream is up, so I can go and transition us on over there. But I would like to once again shout out and thank. Shout out. Conley Basher for this channel's first fan art. Thank you so, so much. I love it. I treasure it. I might actually print this and put it on my wall. Make a little... I have a dedicated wall that I have for artworks and stuff, and I might make a dedicated Moo fan work section. I hope that my stream has been able to provide you with a pleasant distraction today, because I know that for a lot of people in my part of the world, today has been really rough. So, hang in there, friends. This slime cares about you. Let's go ahead and raid on to another place. Raid should be created, and thanks for tuning in, everybody.